Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, someone from heaven is crying for you." They know. They saw it long before you did. A person you love is leaving you forever, and they begged God for one last chance to warn you. Heaven listens to the cries of those who have seen what you have not yet understood. You may think you have time. You may believe things will go on the way they always have. But this is not just another ordinary moment. This is the moment before something changes that cannot be undone. This isn't punishment. This isn't abandonment. This is preparation. The message is not meant to frighten you, it is meant to awaken you. Something has been hidden from you. Something close to you. Someone you trusted. Someone you still pray for. They have made a decision that will affect everything. And heaven could not stay silent. A soul who has crossed over, one who loves you beyond words, has fallen on their knees, begging God, begging the angels, to send you this message before it's too late. You are not imagining the strange signs. You are not going crazy. That shadow you feel when you're alone. That uneasy feeling when you're in a room with her. That moment when someone says something and your spirit flinches. That's not random. That's the whisper of heaven trying to pull you back from the edge. Your prayers have been heard. But you must understand, prayers are not magic tricks. They are bridges. God can only cross that bridge if you let Him in, fully, with surrender, with silence, with trust. The woman you've been trying to understand, the one who always seems to know just how to smile when you're hurting, is not what she appears. She has been smiling while tearing something apart behind your back. Finally, God is exposing this woman. She has woven herself into your life in such a way that even you question your own instincts about her. She wants your silence. She thrives on your doubt. But no more. God has seen it all. What she whispered. What she did with your name. What she did with your love. And yet, you will be protected. Yes, even though it hurts, even though it shakes you, even though the betrayal is like a cold hand around your throat. You are safe. You are not alone. Not for a single breath. Someone from heaven is crying for you because they know your heart. They see how deeply you love. They saw you give everything. And they knew this moment would come, the moment where the truth would not wait any longer. They begged for this moment to reach you before you believed the lies too long. You are about to see someone walk away. It may be slow. It may be quiet. But the space they leave behind will feel larger than their presence ever did. It will echo. But that echo is where God will speak. Listen closely in the emptiness. That's where the healing will come. That's where the truth will become louder than the deception. This isn't a time to question your worth. This isn't about what you did wrong. This is about what they were hiding. What they refused to confess. What they covered with soft words and repeated patterns. God has waited. But now, God is revealing. You may feel like you're losing something, but you are not losing what is real. You are being pulled away from what was never meant to hold you captive. That person you love, the one who has grown distant, the one you keep trying to reach, is walking toward a path they will not return from. But even still, your love mattered. Don't ever believe otherwise. You loved them in the way heaven intended, fully, purely, with sacrifice. But they chose something else. And even God cannot override free will. Still, you are not forsaken. God will be with you. God is already beside you as you read this. Every tear you've cried has not been wasted. Every question you whispered into the dark has been answered in the light of this message. This is not a warning. This is a promise. A promise that even as people change, even as hearts grow cold, even as you lose what you thought you needed, God will stay. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. The pain will not swallow you. The storm will not destroy you. You will pass through it, and you will not be alone. But you must stop ignoring the signs. Stop dismissing your gut. Stop pretending that everything is fine when your soul is screaming otherwise. That voice inside you is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is heaven. Do not let anyone make you feel like you are too much. Do not let anyone make you believe that your love is a burden. The ones who leave could never carry the weight of something so holy. That's not your fault. That's their limit. The next few days will show you what words have tried to hide. You will begin to see clearly. The mask will fall. And the decision that was made in secret will be exposed. You will not have to chase anyone. You will not have to beg. The truth will walk through the door uninvited. And when it does, when the tears come and the silence fills the space where love once lived, do not despair. Someone in heaven is still praying for you. Still crying for you. But not because they are afraid. Because they know this pain will purify you. It will awaken the part of you that forgot how holy you are. God is not late. This message reached you now because this is the moment your spirit became ready to hear it. There will be peace again. There will be laughter again. But not with the ones who lied. Not with the ones who broke covenant. That part of the story is finished. You are not meant to keep reading a chapter God has already ended. Some of you will feel this message so deeply, your body will respond before your mind does. A chill. A tightness in the chest. A tear you didn't expect. That's not just emotion. That's truth being recognized. This is about more than romance. This is about the soul you've tried to save. The person you covered with prayer. The one you fought for while they fought against you in silence. They are walking away. And they will not return in the way you hope. But even this is grace. Because now, finally, you will be free to receive what God has prepared for you. A love without betrayal. A home without secrets. A season without anxiety. But first, the departure must happen. The goodbyes must be said. And the silence must be welcomed. You are not being punished. You are being refined. The way gold is refined, with fire. And when this fire passes, what remains will be real. Beautiful. Untouchable. You must not retaliate. You must not chase. You must not try to prove what God has already witnessed. He saw what they did when you weren't looking. He heard what they said when your back was turned. And even now, He is handling it. You don't need to lift a finger. Let heaven deal with what is no longer yours to carry. You are safe. Even now. Even when it doesn't feel like it. Even when your chest is heavy and your heart is confused. God is with you. He is surrounding you. And the angels are standing guard. Nothing will go wrong with you. Not truly. Not eternally. But you must stay close. You must pray. Even when the words feel hollow. Even when all you can say is, "Help." That's enough. God hears in whispers what others can't even hear in shouts. This woman, yes, the one you already suspect, will be exposed. Her charm. Her sweetness. Her words. All of it has been part of a performance. And now the curtain is falling. You don't need to confront her. God is already speaking louder than anything you could say. Just watch. Just trust. There will be evidence. There will be clarity. There will be freedom. You may lose the relationship, but you will not lose your soul. You may cry tonight, but joy will return. It always does. That's the promise. If you feel weak, rest. If you feel angry, pray. If you feel numb, hold on. Feelings are not the enemy. They are the signal that you're alive. And if you are alive, God still has plans for you. This is the message from heaven. This is the cry of the one who loves you beyond the veil. This is the truth they begged God to deliver. Open your eyes. See what you weren't willing to see. Let it break. Let it shatter. Because from those broken pieces, God is going to build something unshakable. This is not a warning. This is a rescue. You are being saved. right now, in this moment. Everything you need will find you. Everything you lost will be restored, either in this life or in a way far better than what you imagined. So breathe. You are safe. You are chosen. You are being carried. Let them go. Let her be exposed. Let God finish what He started. And know this above all, you are not alone. Not for a second. Not for a single heartbeat. God is with you. Always. You may not feel strong right now, and that's okay. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes strength is simply staying when everything inside you wants to run. Sometimes it's breathing through the grief, through the silence, through the truth that just shattered everything you thought was safe. And still, you are here. Still reading. Still holding on. That is strength. That is faith. And heaven sees it. You were never meant to carry all of this on your own. That was never the plan. The weight, the worry, the wondering, it was never meant to become your daily companion. You were meant to walk in peace. You were meant to rest in love. But this world is broken, and sometimes, so are the people we give our hearts to. And even though God saw every moment coming, He still allowed it, because He knew He would use it to shape you. And now, you are standing on sacred ground. This isn't just heartbreak. This is holy ground. The moment where heaven steps in and says, enough. Enough of the confusion. Enough of the manipulation. Enough of the waiting for someone to become what they keep promising and never delivering. Enough of letting a woman wear kindness like a costume while her heart plays a game you were never meant to lose. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Not to shame you, but to free you. Not to punish her, but to protect you. He tried to warn you before. In dreams. In gut feelings. In the way she reacted when you were vulnerable. In the way your spirit felt off after she spoke sweet words. In the patterns that repeated like a silent scream. But you didn't want to believe it. And that's not wrong. It means you loved. It means you gave the benefit of the doubt. It means your heart was pure. Heaven honors that. But now it's time to see clearly. To let your love turn inward. To stop bleeding for someone who never once bandaged your wounds. There is nothing wrong with you. Read that again. There is nothing wrong with you. The lies she spread, the way she twisted the truth, the way she made you feel like the problem, all of that came from her own brokenness. And yes, she is broken. But her wounds are not your responsibility. You cannot fix what someone refuses to admit is fractured. But God can heal you. And He will. He already is. Even now, in this moment, restoration has begun. What was stolen will be returned. What was broken will be rebuilt. But only if you surrender what was never yours to save. Let it go. Let her go. Let the image of what you thought this relationship was burn away. Because what is coming is real. It will not make you doubt yourself. It will not make you feel small. It will not use your love as leverage. What is coming will be gentle and true, and it will stay. But the space for it must be cleared. This woman who stood in the way must be removed, and heaven has already begun. She will show herself. She will say things that reveal her truth. Pay attention. The mask is slipping. And when it does, do not mourn what was never real. Instead, celebrate the fact that heaven loved you so much, it sent this message to your very hands. Celebrate that someone from the other side still fights for your peace. Celebrate that even in heartbreak, you are held. God will be with you. You will not fall. You will not lose what is meant for you. You will not stay stuck in this pain forever. This is a passage, not a prison. This is a holy shedding. The part where what doesn't belong must fall away. The part where the illusions are shattered. The part where the divine begins to rebuild what you didn't even realize needed healing. If only you could see what God sees. The light inside you. The way your soul glows even now. The angels are astonished by how much you've endured. They are covering you in their wings. Even as the tears fall. Even as the loneliness creeps in. You are not alone. You are never alone. Someone from heaven is crying for you, but not from sorrow anymore. From relief. Because they know you finally received the message. Because they know you are choosing yourself. Because they know this time, you won't go back. You won't excuse what should have never been allowed. You won't shrink just to keep someone comfortable in their deception. You are rising. You are awakening. And though this woman played her role with careful cruelty, she can no longer hide in your blind spot. God is not blind. God is not indifferent. He knows. He saw. And He has already declared enough is enough. You may be afraid of what comes next. That's human. But even fear must bow to faith. This ending is not the end of you. This betrayal is not the end of your love story. This silence you're walking through is not the end of your song. It's just the part before the breakthrough. The sacred pause. The divine hush before the new chapter begins. And when it begins, it will not carry the residue of her lies. It will not echo with the confusion she left you with. It will be clean, holy, clear. You may not be able to imagine that now, and that's okay. You don't have to. God already has. He has gone ahead of you. He has prepared a place, a peace, a purpose that will make this season a memory, not a life sentence. But first, trust. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Not because He needs your prayers to act, but because prayer opens your eyes to what He is already doing. Prayer realigns your soul with the truth. Prayer restores what lies have fractured. So pray. Even now. Just whisper His name. He is closer than your breath. The woman who betrayed you thought you'd never find out. But heaven always tells the truth. And now it is unfolding. Do not fear the unraveling. Sometimes the unraveling is what saves your soul. You are going to be okay. You are going to rise from this. You are going to look back one day and say, "Thank you, God, for removing what I was too afraid to let go of." But for now, just rest in the truth. You are being protected. You are being purified. You are being led into something better. And though someone you love may be leaving forever, your story is not ending. It is transforming. Even now, angels are preparing the next chapter. Even now, the pain is making way for the promise. Even now, the lies are being replaced with clarity. Even now, the one from heaven is wiping their tears, knowing you will make it through this. And you will. Because God is not finished with you yet. If you believe in God, type Amen. Subscribe for more videos.